Hi petals, welcome back to our channel, or welcome if you are new here. I'm Aura and I hope that you are doing really well today. So today we are back with another pick a card reading, and in this reading we will be discovering information about your soul purpose through whichever colour grabs your attention and resonates with you today in this reading. So before we get into exploring these different groups, colours and crystals that we have available today, let's just have a little chat about a soul purpose. What exactly does it mean? What does it entail? And let's just get some overall information for a soul purpose before we get stuck in. So basically, all souls have a colour, and so does your soul purpose. Your soul purpose does change quite frequently throughout your life in comparison to your life purpose that is slower to change and tends to be more in depth. So your soul purpose colour is the colour of the outer layer of your aura. So whichever colour is in the 7th layer of your aura is the colour of your soul purpose. It is also usually the colour that you are most drawn to at this point in time. So you may find that you are feeling drawn and attracted to a different colour more than normal, or seeing this colour more than normal in your life, and that's because the vibration of your higher self has shifted, and so has your soul purpose for that point in time. So for me personally, I do also find myself shifting between different crystals. So I'll be drawn to a particular crystal for weeks or even months, and then that will change to another crystal. And it's all really to do with your vibration and what energies are assisting you with whatever stage you are in your life at that point in time. So with all that being said, there are many colours that can represent the soul purpose, but obviously we can only showcase a few different for our readings today, which is why I'm going to ask you to select a colour that most stands out to you and that you feel pulled towards the most, and then we will dive in to discover what this colour can indicate for your soul purpose and how this may resonate for you, and how you can best align with your soul purpose as well, and also of course bring through guidance for you as well that you need to hear right now. So you're more than welcome to choose more than one group if your intuition is telling you to, as that means there will be more messages spread throughout those readings for you. Also, this reading is timeless, so whenever you are tuning into this reading is the perfect time for you. We do have 4 different groups and colour cards or crystals for you to choose from today. So for group number 1, we have the magenta cards and this beautiful rose quartz. For group 2, we have this yellow card and this beautiful lemon calcite. For group number 3, we have this green card and this beautiful green fluorite. And for group number 4, we have the indigo card and this powerful amethyst. So please pick a pile that you feel intuitively drawn to, and like I said, you may find that you feel called towards a certain colour card and then a different crystal, and that's completely fine. That's just your soul and intuition picking up on those different energies that you are currently embodying, and there will be more messages spread throughout those groups for you. So please do remember that these are general readings and not personal readings, so please always use your own discernment. Only take what resonates for you you and lovingly leave the rest. My readings are for guidance, confirmation, and clarity. So if you don't intuitively feel that the reading is for you, please feel free to choose another pile. And if you do feel called to book a personal and private reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box. But please be mindful of the scammers. They are really about right now with all tarot readers basically, so I would never approach you for a reading, so please be mindful of that. If anyone approaches you for a reading, that is not me, it is an impersonator account. And also don't forget to check out the other readings on the channel. There is so many more messages there for you to explore. So without further ado, I'm really looking forward to these readings today, so let's get stuck right in. The timestamps will be in the description box and in the pinned comment, and I shall see you at your selected group. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. If you selected this magenta card or this beautiful rose quartz, this is your reading for all about your current soul purpose. So we will be diving deep to discover lots of information about your current soul purpose. So what is it all about at this point in time? What is your soul purpose? And how you can also align with your soul purpose. And of course, bring through any guidance that you need to hear at this point in time regarding your soul purpose. So you did select this beautiful magenta card here. Now this says connect to your deepest inner knowing. The number 5 might be significant for you. We will be diving deep into the energy of this card in a moment, but just to give you a bit of information about the color magenta, and magenta to me is a very pink color. So magenta in particular is quite a deep pink, a darker pink, a brighter pink. But soul purpose that wants to come through today is just the whole of pink in general, you know, all different shades of pink. So this could be an energy that is really in your aura at this point in time, and that is why you are particularly attracted to this color at this point in time as well. And I'm hearing for some of you, you're just very attracted to the color pink in general. You have been for a long time, and if so, that means that it is also a part of your life purpose as well. Now our life purpose and soul purpose are two different things. We have multiple soul purposes that change throughout our lives, and our life purpose can also change, but it is there for a longer period of time. So today we are diving into your soul purpose and discovering, you know, information about what it is that is a part of that purpose for you at this point in time as you are watching this reading. So the color pink is associated with self-love, and it's also teaching or helping others to love themselves as well. So if this is a part of your soul purpose at this point in time, you're being encouraged and called to step up into embracing your own self-love with yourself, your soul, who you are, physically, energetically, spiritually, but also to help others learn how to love themselves as well. And I'm really picking up that you're a very gentle and kind person, someone who is very caring and compassionate. That is definitely an energy that is coming through with this color pink here. Now the light color pink, the more kind of baby colored pink, or you know, the color of this rose quartz here, as we can see there's a very much a difference here within these tones of pink here. This tone of pink is specifically linked to the more angelic realm, so the more angelic frequency. So I feel like you're very much connected to the angels and connected to that higher realm, that higher frequency. You've very much got this strong presence of angelic energy, angelic love that is all around you at this point in time. So you might be someone who actively works with angels, or you're attracted to, you know, anything to do with angels, whether it's like little angel figurines or angel music, or you know, working with the angels, or just with that energy of angels is very much around you at this point in time. And I do feel like the angels are wanting to work with you, wanting to help you. And to me, it speaks of having a purpose that is more more higher, like a higher purpose here to do with, you know, bringing down that angelic frequency and transmuting it and merging it with, you know, the lower, denser energies of this 3D world that we, you know, that we all live in and engage in, which are kind of like lower energies. So it's kind of like bringing that higher energy and like sprinkling, it's almost like a beautiful white, pink energy on anything that you come across here. So this card in particular, this magenta card, is really speaking about connecting within here, connecting to yourself. There's a deeper knowing that you have within you, of your purpose, of what it is that you are here to do, what is it that you are here to do right now at this point in time in particularly. So you're really being called to follow that inner knowing, step into that inner knowing. And I do feel like this might be this might bring on some sort of change. So you might be being called to make some sort of changes in your life, or step into a new energy or a new era or a new part of your life that is going to bring a lot of change to you, because this does say the number 5, which is strongly a number that is linked with change. So I do see a lot of change coming up for you in this next cycle of your life, your soul's evolution and your soul's journey. You're definitely someone who is very attractive. I feel like you have this beauty, this glow about you that, you know, others are very much drawn to and very much attracted to. And that's not me just trying to gas you up here. That is just the energy that is really coming through with this card. I do feel like you stand out wherever it is that, you know, you grace your energy with, you grace your energy with, you know, you really do stand out here. But let's get into your oracle cards to discover some more details about your current soul purpose. I have already shuffled and pulled some cards off camera to save some time today, so we're just going to leave that card there for you. So more details about your soul purpose. We have writing that is coming through here. You heal, inspire, teach and entertain with the words you write. Okay, so yeah, there's this very strong link here to do with writing. So you may be some sort of writer. You may have an intuitive pull, you know, an inspiration to do writing in some way. This is definitely a part of your soul purpose at this point in time. But remember me saying about, I do feel like this group in particular, the ones who have selected this group, I do feel like it's really strongly linked with your life purpose as well. I do feel like there's like a merge here with your soul purpose kind of really at this point in time stepping into your life purpose, and it's kind of like an amalgamation of your soul and life purpose in one part. I really hope that makes sense. It's difficult to explain here, but that's just the energy that is coming through really strongly. So you may feel really drawn to writing. You might be some sort of writer, someone who, you know, you might write stories, scripts, you might even create content online where you write, potentially on Twitter. There's just something about writing here that is really linked with your soul purpose at this point in time. I feel like your words are very powerful as well. So I do feel like when it comes to manifesting, this is a side message that's coming through here. You might even manifest with scripting, and that is very powerful for you. And if that resonates with you, your manifestations are in the process of coming in here. That was a side message coming through here. But you're definitely able to really help others through your words, through your written words in particular. You might be someone who's very good at writing text messages. You know, if someone is really struggling, you have a friend or a family member who is struggling, you might find it easier to text them rather than speak to them on the phone. And your written words are very healing. They're very profound. I'm hearing they're very inspirational. And yeah, there's just something here about you know, you helping others to grow and evolve with your writing here, with your words, with your written words. Let's see what else we have coming through for you. We have awareness, the moth coming through here. So the moth might be a significant animal or insect that is significant in your life. You might be seeing a lot of moths, or you might find, moths attracted to you, or moths coming into your home more than usual around this time. The number 57 might be significant for you, or the number 12, or the number 3. But there's an awareness that is blooming within you, an awareness that is evolving and coming out of you. I do feel like you're really stepping into an awareness of your soul purpose, what it is that you are here to do, what it is that you are here to achieve. And again, can we see here, we do have the pink tones coming through here, which they've just drawn my attention to, and also purple tones coming through here as well. So there is a high feminine energy around you at this point in time. I really do feel like you are very much in your feminine energy. So the feminine energy is about creation, creativity, birthing new ideas, and also being open to receive as well. So I do feel like your energy is currently being open to receive something. And remember me talking about manifestations as well. I feel like you're going to be gifted something. I feel like there's something coming towards you that you have been working on, manifesting actively, potentially with scripting. Might not be, but that's going to particularly resonate for those of you who have been scripting in particular. So make sure you are staying open to receive here, because I do feel there's a gift coming in from the universe for you. We do also have purity coming through here, absolutely gorgeous, which makes a lot of sense as to why, this message came through of you being very connected to the angelic realm, the angelic frequency. And I was seeing this energy of white and pink being spread throughout anyone or anything that you come into contact with. There's definitely a real purity to your aura, purity to your soul essence. I do feel like you're able to transmute a lot of dense energies, negative energies, things that have been particularly hard or difficult. And I feel this energy of coldness as well in this card, because we can see these trees here with all this snow on. And now this is a message that doesn't normally come through for me with this card, but there's this energy of coldness that is around you. You might potentially feel or have felt like you have not being connected, whether that is to source, whether that is to your spiritual side, your guides, or to people around you. There's this energy of you having been in this energy of disconnect, but I do see that changing, and you becoming more connected, and having this warmth come back into your world. We also have the initiation coming through here, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Wow, absolutely powerful. Can we see here how, I was just saying about transmuting dark and dense energies here, and we've got all this darkness here, and there's this doorway here, almost like a portal doorway that you're stepping into. So I feel like you have been through this energy of darkness. I feel like you're someone who has done a lot of shadow work. You've really faced your shadows here. We can see here, connect to your deepest inner knowing. So I do feel like you've really connected to the depths of your soul here. You've really dug deep, and you've really been able to transmute the difficult lessons that you have had to face. I feel like you've been through a lot, and you've had a lot of angelic support, and that's why I was picking up on a lot of this angelic frequency around you, and you being very strongly connected with the angels and the angelic realm. There's very much that presence around you. I do feel like the angels have been working with you in particular, to help pull you out of any darkness you might have been facing. Anxiety, depression, low self-esteem as well. There's a message that is coming through here, and the angels have really been trying to work with you, because you have a really strong purpose here. And I do feel like whatever it is that you have been through, you may be called to write a book on your life experiences, almost like a memoir, a autobiography on the things that you have been through. And I do feel like whatever it is that you have been through can be very healing and inspiring, and help others more than you actually realize that it could. So I do feel like you might be called to, you might be seeing signs about writing, sharing your experiences, whether even if it's not writing a book, because that is not for everyone. So take it however it resonates. It could just be writing blog posts or, you know, social media posts to, you know, share with others the things that you have experienced and how you have overcome them, and how you have, you know, been able to transmute that darkness into the light here, how you've been able to come so aware of yourself, of your soul, of what the lessons were that you have been going through, that you have received and you have overcome. And it's almost like it's going to inspire others to be able to overcome their own darkness here, their own challenges that they have been through. So you are stepping in here into a whole beautiful new energy here. And again, we can see more purple here, really connected with this moth card. And also the moth, they're drawing my attention to the moth here, how the moth is attracted to the light as well. So we do have this strong energy here of light and dark. So I do feel like there's a lot of people that are becoming attracted to you at this time. I'm hearing potential mentoring. You could be a really good mentor, stepping up to help people, to guide people. My ears are really popping and ringing as I am saying all of this. So this is definitely strong downloads that are coming through here. And it's almost like whatever you've been through, yeah, you know, it's been incredibly tough, and my heart goes out to you, and I can actually truly relate to this. But I'm not wanting to make this reading about me, but it's almost like everything that you have been through has been for a purpose. And it's like you're getting to that point where you can look back and you can see why you have been through all the crap that you have been through, you know, everything that you felt would destroy you, that you never thought you'd be able to get out of. And you're going to be able to see, if you're not already, the reason for that, you know, and you're really, you've been able to pull yourself out of things that a lot of people wouldn't be able to do that. And so you're being called to share that here with your writing, you know, your teaching here, your inspired words. You're definitely crossing from one point in your life into a new whole era of your life, a new whole chapter of your book, my spirit guides are saying. We also have harvest coming through here. The number 44 might be significant for you, or the number 8. The number 8 in the tarot is the strength card as well. So there's definitely a strength to you, a huge strength to you here. And this card does talk about gathering of blessings. Exactly. Remember me saying I feel like there's a gift coming towards you, almost like a manifestation coming towards you here. I feel like you've definitely been sowing your seeds. You've definitely been working at something, you know, planting things, planting ideas. And the time is coming now for you to be able to harvest that. I feel like you're about to, your sole purpose at this point in time is to be able to harvest what it is that you have sown. So you expect to start to receive the rewards of that, and get some tangible rewards, tangible outcomes. You know, I feel like whatever it is that you've been working on, you're starting to see the bloom of that. You know, you're starting, you know, you're about to be able to pick this, because we can see this person, yeah, it's a sweet corn there. They've actually picked that, and they're just holding it, and it's beautiful, and it's ripe, and it's ready to eat. So there's definitely something in your life that, you know, you're able to pick now. You're able to utilize, you're able to taste the fruit that you have grown, so to speak. Wow, we also have potential coming through here. I'm not going to try and pronounce that beautiful name because I will absolutely butcher it, but the number 9 might be significant here for you. The number 9 does talk about the hermit as well in the tarot. So yeah, you've definitely been through a lot of introspection here. Connect to your deepest inner knowing is very much the hermit energy that is coming through here. So you may have been exactly going through moments of shadow work, you know, diving deep within yourself, spiritual enlightenment, spiritual attunement here. But your sole purpose here, you know, that you're stepping into, that is around you currently, is really bringing out your potential. So, you know, I do feel you stepping up in some way. I do feel you changing direction in some area of your life, or doing something differently than you didn't do before. I see you massively stepping into your power in some way. And it's almost like you've passed all the tests, and you're ready now. You're ready to go out and do whatever it is that you are being called to do. So for some of you, this could be literal. You could have been studying and you've gone through lots of tests and etc. and coursework or whatever it is, and you've handed it all in, you've done the test, you've passed it, and it's like now it's on to the next chapter. Now it's on to the practical work where you're out into the real world, into the wide world, and you now have to utilize everything that it is that you've learned, everything that you have been working for, everything that you have done your examinations for, so to speak. That might not be literal. For some of you it could be literal, and for most of you it's more metaphorical, but yeah, you're definitely stepping into your potential here. You have huge potential. There's a lot of energy of regalness about you, royalty about you, an energy of self-worth. I do see you strongly stepping into that, and that is a huge part of your purpose, seeing your self-worth, seeing how much potential you have, and also seeing how worthy you are of being where you are. You deserve to be here. I do feel like this is energy of kind of like you have been through so much, but you may have not have spoke on it. You may have internalized a lot of it, and a lot of people around you in your wider circle, the people who can see what you're doing, whether it's in a community, in your local area, even your family, your extended family, social media presence, following, whatever it is, even like your peers, colleagues, they haven't seen what it is that you have been through and everything that you have had to work on to get to where you are. And so now when your blessings are coming in, when your harvest is coming in, and you are reaping these rewards of your labor, your hard work, your challenges, there's this energy of others almost not seeing how difficult it was for you to get there. You almost like make it look easy for people, and so you may have some energies come in. It's almost like, I don't want to use the word jealousy, but that's kind of the energy that is coming through here, because you bloom so beautifully. Remember me saying at the beginning of your reading, there's definitely a beautiful energy around you, and I do feel like that might attract some envy. That is just the side message that is coming through here for you. We also have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So a part of this soul purpose that you are in at this point in time, you're not supposed to do everything by yourself. Again, going back to that hermit energy, you might have been used to doing everything by yourself here, because we can see a lot of individuals. One moth, we've got that beautiful, is that a wolf, a snow wolf, and then this one person there and the one person there. I do feel like there's an energy of solitude that has been in your past, but now there's this new era that you are stepping into, this new soul purpose, is an era of you asking for help from others. You don't have to do this by yourself, is a strong message that is coming through here. I do feel like you have people around you that are going to want to support you. I do feel like although this energy of jealousy that might be around you as you step into this purpose here, I do feel like you're also going to get a lot of supporters as well. So you're going to get more support than you are going to get jealousy. So that is a really positive message coming through here for you. Now, you did receive 2 cards from this deck in particular. We've got the Rose Gold Cosmic Pool. The number 20 might be significant for you. Bathe in Cosmic Love, Soak Up Wisdom. And we also have Access Your Gifts, number 10 coming through here. Explore your treasure chest, accept who you truly are. Yes, absolutely gorgeous. Remember me saying about, I do feel like there's a gift coming through from the universe for you. I feel like it's been prepared for you, and it's ready to be handed to you very soon. You're very soon for some sort of breakthrough, I'm hearing. So, there's this gift. Oh my gosh, they're really drawing me here to this dark unicorn there. Yeah, you have really been through so much, but you are highly protected there, and we can see the ank of life coming through there, and this beautiful dragonfly. Music might also be significant for you. You might play an instrument, or being called to play an instrument, or listening to violin music might be significant for someone here. Frequency music, there's something here about elevating elevating your frequency here with music that is strongly coming through here. But you know, you are an absolutely gorgeous soul, and you know, you're really stepping into a magical energy is coming through here for you, of you being able to really step into your soul gifts here. Things that you have been really working on, that you have mastered in this life, and I'm also hearing in previous lives as well. So this is energy of you coming in now into this soul purpose and really exploring, you know, this treasure chest within you. I feel like you've got so much magic and wonder within you, and it's like this energy of, you know, really exploring that and diving deep into that. We can see here with this beautiful rose gold cosmic pool, there's definitely an energy of animals around you. You might be very strongly connected to animals, especially during this time. You might find animals coming towards you, walking along your path in some way. Yeah, there's a wisdom that you're stepping into, a wisdom of your soul, and you're being asked to dispense that out here. Could be to do with writing. It could also be to do with speaking, because I'm being drawn to this blue rose here. And the blue is linked to the throat chakra, the throat center. So speaking as well, you know, the owl here, very wise and very intuitive as well. So you also are very intuitively, you are very connected with your intuition. Now let's get into the tarot. We are using the Spirit Song Tarot today. Just had to double check that there. So I have just cut the deck to the Six of Shells, sentiment, joy, and the Nine of Shells, gratitude and fulfillment. The Nine of Shells talks about a wish fulfillment, a wish come true. So, you know, you are stepping into this energy now. So we're going to find out how you can align with your soul purpose and also bring through any more guidance for you as well. So how can group 1 magenta card align with their soul purpose, please? Thank you. We have justice come through here. We have the Four of Shells. Thank you. We have the Seven of Acorns. Oh, one moment. And we have the Ten of Crystals. Absolutely gorgeous. On the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess coming through here, intuition and sacred knowledge again. So we've got sacred knowledge here and connect to your deepest inner knowing. We have soak up wisdom. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, a lot of intuitive, and a lot of intuitive messages that you might be receiving at this time. And again, the High Priestess is an energy that, you know, keeps a lot to herself, you know. They don't really speak on things, you know, they do things quietly behind the scenes. And there's definitely a strong energy coming through here. We do have the Nine of Feathers, perspective, self-empowered. So I do see like how you can align with your soul purpose here is to really focus, really go within, really focus on your gifts here, really focus on following your intuition. So what is it that is intuitively calling you? What is it that, you know, really piques your intuition? I do feel like you're getting a lot of guidance in your solar plexus area coming through here. There's like this gut feeling, this inner knowing, and it's really important for you to follow that, and that is going to really help you align with this soul purpose here for your highest outcome. Also release any kind of anxiety that you might have. I do see that really releasing. I do feel like meditation is really going to help you with that. We do have here the Justice card, truth and clarity. So make sure that you're always following your truth, okay? I do see, you know, something, I do see you getting good karma coming through to you now. I do see that you're getting what you deserve. So you're getting, I do feel like things may have been unfair for you in the past. You know, you feel like you do a lot of work, you've put in a lot of work, you're putting out a lot of good into the world, and it's like, when is it going to be your time? And I do see that is your time now to go out and grab your justice here. Go out and grab what it is that you truly deserve. I feel like things are going to start to balance out as well. And the Justice card can also talk about reaping what you sow, and it's really interesting how we do have the 7 of acorns here, determination and stamina. So it's really important that you stay in this energy of determination. Hold your stamina for a little bit longer, I'm hearing. Make sure that you're getting rest, you're not overworking yourself, and that is going to really help you to keep up that stamina here. We do have the 4 of shells coming through here, soul searching and reevaluation. So it's really important to stay connected with your soul, stay connected and check in with yourself on a daily basis. What is it that I want to do today? What is it that I want to achieve? And really then tap into your intuition, what it is that it's telling you on how you can do that, how you can step into that, how is it that you can make steps towards your goals here, steps towards your dreams, steps towards what it is that you're wanting to bring through here. Make sure that you're not focusing on any disappointments. That is really important. Make sure that, you know, anything that unmotivates you, procrastination, try and, you know, work your way out of that in whatever best way that works for you. You could ask the angels for help. You could ask the angels for support. I'm also hearing movement of your body for some of you would be really beneficial to get those energies flowing and release any stuck energies here that might be keeping you stuck or stagnant in any way. We do also have the 10 of crystals coming through here, which is absolutely beautiful energy. This is the 10 of pentacles here in this particular deck, and it does talk about financial security, ultimate abundance here, and this card says stability and attainment. So you're definitely moving into this energy here of being able to you know, obtain the luxury, obtain abundance in some form, and whatever that is for you. It can be money, but it can also be anything tangible here, you know. Again, we were saying about the harvest, you know, gathering of blessings. You're definitely stepping into an energy here of being able to harvest this 10 of pentacles, of being able to see the fruits of your labors that you have been putting in your hard work and determination into. You're definitely going to be able to grasp that now. You're going to be able to grab that, and it's like making sure you're really focusing on gratitude is really going to help you step into this even further. Being by water as well is going to be really beneficial for you, making sure that you're cleansing, just connecting with water in general. But yeah, this has been such gorgeous messages that have been coming through here for you, Group 1. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading today and for blessing me with your wonderful energy. I truly hope this has brought you some guidance and clarity for your soul purpose at this point in time. Please give this reading a big thumbs up and hit subscribe. It lets me know that you have resonated with this reading, that you have enjoyed it, and that you appreciate my energy, which is really important to me, so thank you so much. Please also share in the comments how this has resonated for you. I always love to check in with you. If you do feel called to book a personal and private reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box. And don't forget to check out some of the other readings on the channel as well. They are completely free for you to view, and they are also timeless as well, and there's loads more messages waiting for you to explore. So thank you again for tuning in. We hope to see you in our next reading. Take care of your lovely selves. Bye. Hi Group 2, welcome to your reading. If you selected this beautiful yellow card or this gorgeous lemon calcite crystal, this is your reading today for all about your soul purpose. So we will be diving deep to discover what choosing this card and this colour yellow in particular means about your current soul purpose, and also finding some information on how you can align with your current soul purpose and bring through any further guidance for you as well. So before we get into channeling some information about this card here that you have chosen, I just want to talk a little bit about the colour yellow when it is associated with a soul purpose and when it is also in your aura as well. So the color yellow is associated with helping to heal, so it's a really healing color, and it can also guide others in a gentle but powerful way as well. So if you have yellow in your aura, you're definitely a guide for others who has this ability to be incredibly powerful with your guidance and really help to influence people in a very powerful way, but also a gentle way at the same time. So it's kind of like mixing those two energies together. It's also a very energetic color as well, and it can indicate intellectual activities as well. So you might be someone who is very intellectual, you know, very much intelligent, you know, very much thinking with your mind quite a lot, and you know, you're able to understand things very clearly, you're able to think of good ideas, you know, get around things in a very intellectual way. And it can also be it can also talk of creative self-expression as well. So you could be someone who is very creative, someone who is very expressionate with yourself. So you could be someone who, you know, likes to dress a certain way in order to, you know, show your creativity, in order to, it's not even to showcase it, it's just in order to satisfy that need that you have within you to be creative, to be a creative person. So you could extend that to your clothing, or the way that you do your makeup, or your hair, or your something to do with your style, your accessories, just something on the outside that is very stylish and very, you know, expressionate. You know, when people see you, it's like, oh wow, I like how that person has done that, or whatever. You just kind of stand out in that way. You're also a very inspired person as well, you know, someone who when you have your yellow in your aura, you're someone who is very much led by inspirations. You know, you follow your inspirations, whatever it is that you do, or the majority of things that you do, it's because you have been inspired to do so. You're very much led with your inspirations, and you can sometimes be a quite talkative person as well, especially when you're with people that you know and feel comfortable with. You know, sometimes there might not be shutting you up, you know, it's almost like the energy of just like keep talking and talking. So you could be quite chatty, and also very optimistic and happy as well. That's definitely strong energy that is coming through here. But in this card in particular that you have selected here, it says purify your body. The number 22 might be significant for you, or the number 4. I do see this is energy coming through here of you going through a purification within you, within your physical vessel, and also within your auric field as well. I see a cleansing going on at this point in time, and you're being encouraged to assist with that, to help with that. You know, I do feel like there's a lot of energies that are being cleansed away for you at this point in time. So you might feel at this point in time like you're being particularly guided to eat a different way, you know, eat different foods, or cut back on you know, fizzy drinks, or juices, or, you know, in England we call them like squashes, and things with like artificial sweeteners in, anything like that. It's just really cleansing out your body and more aligning with more natural foods, natural beverages like just water, you know, teas like herbal teas. Always be careful, make sure when you're drinking herbal teas, make sure you're not allergic to any of the ingredients, but that's something that, you know, could be really beneficial for you at this point in time. And I do feel like you might intuitively be feeling those nudges, or you might be seeing similar messages around you, whether you've been watching other readings, other tarot readers talking about, you know, switching up your diet, or your drinks, making sure that you're detoxing. There's just this energy coming through here. I'm also being shown someone in the bath as well, so like spiritual bath, detoxing bath. There's just something about purification here, whether it is your physical or your energy. I do see you going through that heavily at this point in time, so that's really interesting as well. Yeah, let's get into your oracle cards to see more information about your soul purpose at this point in time. So we have creative expression coming through here. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. And we can see that angel there, that person like painting on that canvas. And they're also painting a field as well, so somewhere out in nature. So I am being told that by getting out in nature, by getting outdoors, looking at the natural elements, whether it's flowers, whether it's fields, whether it's trees, whether it's the sky, whether it's the sea, whatever it is, just creative elements that are natural, inherent to Mother Gaia here, that is really going to help you bring out your creativity, your creative expression. For some of you, you might literally be painters, or you might be being called or inspired to start up painting. I feel like that's a confirmation for someone right there. But yeah, your soul at this point in time is stepping into a cycle of creative expression. So, you know, yeah, that's definitely something that you are aligning with and that your soul is calling for you to do at this point in time. Gorgeous. We have butterfly coming through here and change. The number 42 might be significant, or the number 6. It's really interesting because change also came through in group number 1 as well. So you might be coming from that group. I mean, you don't have to be. But yeah, that's just like a synchronicity that is kind of like flowing through the piles here. Now, the number 6 in the tarot is the Lover's card as well. So there could potentially be a choice that is coming up for you here that you might be faced with, to do with some sort of change within your life. I feel like you're at kind of like a crossroads. You might feel that at this point in time as you're tuning into this reading, or if not, I do feel like this is coming up in the near future for you. It's almost like this crossroads energy, where you have like a different choice to make, or 2 different choices, or a couple of different decisions, and whatever this is, it's really going to lead to a very transformative change, something that is really going to help to elevate you, help to evolve you in some way in your life, you know, that's going to be very transformative. It's going to be it's going to bring lots of beautiful opportunities for you. It's going to bring an opportunity for you to really transform into a real beautiful version of yourself. You know, I see you, you know, really growing your wings here with this beautiful butterfly, and really blooming and stepping into something that may be quite different from what you're used to. But it's really important for you to do this, and to have trust and to have faith that you can do this, you can embody this, you can, you know, step into this energy here, and it's going to be really beautiful for you. I do see this being a very positive change. So if you're someone who does struggle with change, I can relate. Don't worry, because it is, whatever this is going to be really transformative and really beautiful, and really evolve you in some way on a soul level, and it's going to enable you to be able to step into more of yourself, more of your true self and who you truly are. We also have leadership coming through here. Yeah, it could be to do with stepping up into a leadership role potentially, you know, taking on a higher responsibility here, you know, really stepping up into a calling here, into something that, you know, you might feel that you are being pushed towards, but it's almost like it also, although it does feel a little bit kind of, it might feel a little bit scary or challenging, your soul knows that it's right for you. Your soul knows that this is what you've been waiting for. I'm hearing the moment that you have been waiting for is now coming. It's now time. It's now time to step up and step into something that's going to be very beautiful and transformative for you. And I'm also hearing that it's going to be very transformative for other people around you as well. So I feel like you're going to be a really good leader, whatever it is that you're being called to step up and into here. You're going to be a really good guide for others, a wise guide, someone who thinks outside the box, someone who brings different dynamics to an energy, to a situation, to a community, to a team, whatever it is. There's just something different about you that is very much needed. So let yourself let yourself step into that. I do feel like this leadership role, you're just going to be you're going to be able to express yourself in this role and in a very unique way. I feel like for some of you who are stepping up into management roles, or potentially even running your own business, you're just doing something that's different. You're not following what has been done before. You're doing something that is very transformative here, and you're going to gain a lot of attention. You're going to help a lot of people. We also have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Yeah, I feel like that message of trust came through earlier on in your reading. I feel like that was a channel message that came through here. But again, it's coming through that, trust in your path here. Trust that wherever you are being led to, wherever these changes are in this soul purpose that you are stepping into, trust that it is a part of your life purpose. It's a part of the bigger picture here. It's a part of your bigger purpose. It's like a stepping stone to get you to somewhere else. So trust that you're ready, trust that you're capable of this transformation, of this change, of being able to express yourself, of being able to be yourself, of being able to let go of what does no longer serve you, and trust that that release is going to transform you and your world and others as well, towards something that is going to be very profound, very beautiful, very life-changing, I'm hearing. And you have, a huge support team around you, so don't forget to call upon your spirit team. I do feel that this new era that you're stepping into is also going to be very supported. If you feel like you've been walking a path on your own, or been unsure about your direction here, because we can see this polar bear walking through the night there. It's like you're arriving into the day, you're arriving into a new dawn, you're arriving into the light, where things are going to be a lot clearer, and you're going to be able to see your path a lot clearer. But you're being guided that the moments where you can't see quite clearly enough your movements forward, it's really important that you trust your path. Trust that the universe is never going to let you fall. That is a strong message that is coming through here. The universe will never put on your path what you can't handle. So it's really important for you to trust your path, trust yourself, trust the universe, and trust the directions that you are being led in. We also have go with the flow, letting go, cleansing and receiving. The number 25 might be significant for you, or the number 7. Now the number 7 in the tarot talks of the Chariot card here in the major arcana. So I do see you making movements forward here. You're definitely stepping into a soul purpose here of movement, of going towards something here with strong determination, and you really do have that within you very deeply. So if you've been going through a period that has been quite stagnant, or there's not really been much movement happening, things are really going to start to speed up for you, because this soul purpose that you are coming into now is one of movement. It's one of stepping up into a higher role, a higher purpose here, a higher calling. And it's also a path where you're really going to need to trust, and really, I'm struggling for this word that is trying to come through here. It's almost like it's releasing, but it's like surrendering. That's it, surrendering. It's this path of surrendering here that you are stepping into, surrendering to your soul purpose, the universe, letting go, cleansing and receiving. I do see you going through some sort of transformation here, because the butterfly, the caterpillar turns into the butterfly, and the transition, isn't necessarily a comfortable transition, but look how beautiful this butterfly turns out to be once it transforms into the butterfly here. And you're being guided to let go of old things from the past, purify here, purify this previous chapter that you were in. Yeah, it was a part of your journey, it's a part of your stepping stone, but now you're moving into something else. Your soul purpose is elevating, and you're being open to receive something really beautiful here from the universe. We have Danu coming through here, and assurance. We have make the effort, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Wow, I love these synchronicities, these confirmations. And we have the Cosmic Emerald, create perfect health, access divine abundance. The number 31 might be significant, or the number 4. The number 4 is coming through again for you here, so you might be seeing 44 or 444. And 444 talks about you being really guided as well by your spirit team and angels. You know, you having a large spirit team, strong support team around you at this point in time. So you're being assured here that, you know, I do feel like you're closing a chapter. I feel like something is ending in your life, because we do have the number 10 here. So I do feel like something is ending, and you're being assured that whatever is ending, something beautiful is going to be reborn from this, rebirthed from this, transformed from this, elevated from this. There's definitely an elevation, a step up, a deep transformation that is taking place right now. There's something blooming. We can see here in this person's hand, there's a leaf that is sprouting there, and also a beautiful white ball of protection around it. So you are deeply protected at this point in time. And I do see you making a lot of effort towards something here, and it's like you're being encouraged to continue to do that, continue to make the effort towards whatever it is that lights you up inside. You know, whatever this is that you are being called to do, it is going to be worth it in the end. It might not be easy, you know, you're going to have to put in work, you're going to have to put in time and energy, and effort towards whatever this purpose is that you're being called towards, but it is going to be worth it here. You know, you're going to get a real strong solid outcome here, and there's going to be a lot of healing that is taking place. I do see, you know, if you've been struggling with health, I see this next chapter that you are stepping into, by aligning with this soul purpose, by going with the flow, by trusting your path and surrendering and allowing yourself to step up here into this calling that is calling out to you. It's going to bring healing to you. It's going to be very healing to you. It's going to help you heal something, whether it's give you more energy, or overcome something that you have been dealing with to do with your health here. By following your purpose, it's going to help you to overcome that, you know. And there's a divine abundance that is coming through here for you. You know, I feel like it's almost like you've got the world in your hands here. You know, you can literally create whatever reality you want to create. And I see you painting a beautiful picture here for yourself. So make sure that you don't sabotage this by not taking, you know, all the steps that you can take, by not truly letting yourself step up into this power that you are supposed to step into. So you've put in so much effort towards something here, you know. I'm hearing don't fall at the last hurdle. You know, stepping into a leadership position, stepping up into something where, you know, you are being seen, you are being heard by people. It's not easy. You know, me personally creating this channel was very, very difficult for me. It was a massive challenge for me to step up into this calling, you know, to put myself on this platform. You know, for someone who is an introvert, it's very difficult, you know, but I had to bloom, I had to transform into my calling. So I can completely relate if that is something that you are struggling with. You know, it's like I said, it's going to be very healing for you. So just let go and go with the flow here. So we're going to get into your tarot now to discover, you know, how you can align with your soul purpose and bring through any further guidance. We are using the Spirit Song Tarot today. I have just cut the deck to the Queen of Shells, Peace and Compassion, and the Queen of Crystals. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's gorgeous. So there's a strong feminine energy coming through here for you. And we do have on this go with the flow card, we have receiving, and the feminine energy is very much an energy of receiving as well. So I do see you, you know, really being strong in your, you know, stepping into your feminine energy, but also balancing that with your masculine, because we do have leadership. So it's like being in your feminine, but also being in your power. The feminine is a very powerful energy. It can be very much misunderstood or underestimated. You know, some people unfortunately view the feminine as being weak, and that's not the case. The feminine energy is incredibly strong and incredibly powerful, and you are really stepping up and into that energy now. The Queen of Crystals, comfort and prosperity. So this soul purpose you are stepping into is going to bring you peace, and it's also going to bring you comfort and prosperity as well. Absolutely gorgeous. That's really not working, this energy. It just needs to... I feel like there's a bit of stuck energy here. I feel like you're clinging onto something here. Like you might be resisting this change. But you know, you're really being called to not resist this change. How can group 2 align with their soul purpose? Thank you. We've got the 10 of Acorns coming through here, responsibility and dedication. Yeah, you know, you're incredibly dedicated to something here, and whatever this is really challenging you to stay dedicated. There's a responsibility you're being called to step into here, and you have it within you. You're a very responsible soul, a very responsible person, and it's time to really utilize and step up into that now. Thank you. Ooh, just messing up all the cards. We have here the 7 of Shells, choice and ambitions. Yeah, remember me saying about, you know, having different choices to make. Yeah, that is just confirmation right there. What else do we have? How can they align with their soul purpose? Thank you. Beautiful. We have the 10 of Crystals coming through there, stability and attainment. This also came through again for group number 1. I did just see the 10 of wands on the back of the deck. Sorry, the 10 of, what did I say? I just saw the 10 of something. Okay, never mind. I can't find what that was, but I just saw the 10 of something. So that would have been 3 10s. So I do feel like, and we've got another 10 there. So 10 is very important. You could be seeing 10 10 or repeating 10s. I just do feel that something is wrapping up here. You're coming to the end of a cycle. This change is imminent. Okay, it's really flowing into you very imminently, this energy. I feel you really stepping up into this soul purpose, like ASAP, you know. That is definitely the energy coming through here. Can we have one more card for how they can align and bring through some guidance as well? Thank you. And we've got the 10 of feathers. Like, I can't make that up. Just like this 10, this 10, this 10. Thank you for that confirmation, Spirit. I truly appreciate it. And we have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck, contemplation and wisdom. Okay, gorgeous. So you might be tempted to go into this energy of withdrawal here, withdrawing, but you're not supposed to. You know, this energy that you are stepping into, this soul purpose you are stepping into, you are supposed to be seen, you are supposed to be heard, you are supposed to be noticed, you are supposed to lead. You know, you're supposed to step into your power here. Whatever it is that is you are cleansing away with, purifying your body here, you're blooming into something. I'm now being shown as sunflower in my third eye here. So I do feel like there's going to be some choices that is coming your way. I do feel a lot of ambitious choices opening up to you. You might feel very inspired to follow various different things, various different ideas, various different inspirations coming through here. And yeah, you can achieve them all, but I think the advice here that is coming through is for you to focus on one thing at a time, especially if you are feeling overwhelmed here. You know, focus on one thing at a time. You know, there's definitely an energy here coming through for you of you being very capable of dealing with a heavy weight. You know, you're very capable of pushing through with things and being determined and reaching your goals. And you're really being asked to dig deep and, you know, really harness this power now going forward into this new soul purpose. Whatever it is that you've been through in the past that has really that has enhanced this ability within you to overcome, you know, this is going to stand you on solid ground here. Whatever it is that you have been through has prepared you for what the chapter that you are stepping into here, this leadership position. Remember, we did see those two queens, really you stepping into your power here and being very balanced with, you know, your emotions, your emotionality, and also your practicality as well. So it's combining that energy of emotions, the feminine, with stability, the masculine. That is definitely something that is strongly coming through here. You know, you're going into a chapter that is going to be very stable, and you're going to be able to attain a lot of abundance here, a lot of security, financial and material wealth and abundance. We do have the Ten of Feathers coming through here, which is also the Ten of Swords, talks about recovery and transformation. Exactly this energy of transformation that came through strongly in your reading, all through your reading actually. You're definitely shedding an old skin. You know, I feel like the chapter you have been through in the past, you know, has not been an easy one with this Ten of Acorns and this Ten of Feathers. And like I said, it's almost like propelling you forward. And this energy being either side of these cards here, it's almost like enveloping you to push you forward and out of that, you know, if that makes sense. I'm just getting that motion coming through here. And you're really stepping out of that heaviness, that weight on your shoulders, that energy of being overburdened and stressed and restricted. And also the energy of, you know, being pinned down, possible betrayal for some of you, you know, feeling like, you know, whatever has happened to you, how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to get back up from this? You're going to be pushed forward. Literally the universe, your soul is pushing you forward now into a new chapter, into a new soul purpose that is going to bring you a lot of financial stability and abundance, and a lot more opportunities that will be opening up to you as well. You know, it's almost like making these choices from your higher self is some guidance that is coming through here for you. And that is how you can really step into this power here, making choices from your higher guidance, especially with this Hermit card, you know, contemplating and using your inner wisdom that you have to take these steps forward, to know the path forward and to trust in your path forward and to let go. Make sure that you are cleansing along the way. Keep up your cleansing rituals, you know, and keep following your creative expression here, because it's really going to pay off for you in very financially and abundant way as well. So materially abundant, just feeling happy, just feeling content, feeling satisfied. I do feel like you know, you're really whatever it is you're stepping into, this leadership role, it's really going to be very abundant for you. You know, it's going to bring through a lot of material wealth, a lot of material abundance and security and stability. But this has been such a beautiful reading, group 2. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really hope that this reading has brought you some guidance and clarity. Please give this reading a big thumbs up and hit subscribe. It truly helps out the channel. It lets me know that you resonate with this reading, that you have enjoyed this reading, and that you appreciate my energy, which is really important to me. So thank you so much. Also feel free to comment and share how this reading has resonated for you. I truly love to catch up with you. And also, if you do feel called to book a personal and private reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box. And don't forget to check out some of the other readings on our channel as well. We have so many more messages there for you to explore, and they are all timeless as well. So thank you so much again, and we hope to see you in our next reading. Take care of your lovely selves. Bye. Hi group 3, if you were drawn to this green card here, or this beautiful green fluorite, this is your reading today for all about your soul purpose. So before we get into this card here, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the soul purpose associated with the colour green. So the colour green as a soul purpose is connected with healing. It's basically healing others more so, and whether that's physically, emotionally, mentally, and it's also healing your own limiting beliefs as well. So if your soul purpose is green, healing is definitely a huge part of your soul purpose at this point in time. It's also associated hugely with nature, and you could really be pulled and called to getting out in nature, or something to do with your purpose or inspiration is to do with nature. So you might be drawn to work outdoors in nature, or somehow incorporate nature into what it is that you are doing day to day in your life. The color green in the aura is very common with spiritual healers. So you may also have yellow or blue in your aura as well, if this is the case, and if this resonates for you in particular. It indicates a very stable person, so you're definitely going into an area in your life where things are being more stable, you're feeling more stable, and it brings an energy of very calm and serene as well, and it indicates a very balanced personality. So yeah, so you can look forward to having a more balanced perspective and a more balanced energy in and around your life at this time. So just getting into this card here, this card says revitalize your nervous system, and it's the number 31. So the number 31 might be significant for you, or the number 4. Now the number 4 to me does talk about stability. I'm particularly being drawn to the 4 of Wands in the tarot here, which is a card of stability. So I do feel like you're entering into a purpose of your soul to create some sort of stability in your life, whether that is within your career, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in your home life, something tangible here, or whether it's just stability within yourself, your spiritual side. So take that however it resonates. But I do see there's definitely something growing in your life at this point in time. I feel like there's something you've been working on and working towards that is really growing, and you're doing a really good job at that. So make sure you're staying grounded is a message that is coming through here. And also with revitalize your nervous system, I feel like you've definitely been through something that has shaken up your nervous system in some way. So you might have had bouts of anxiety, or kind of almost like a worrying energy coming through here, a nervous energy, and I do feel like that is really healing for you at this point in time. So it'd be really good for you to work on actively healing your nervous system. You can do this through, I'm hearing music. I'm really getting a lot of messages come through for the collective about music and frequency at this point in time. I do feel like this is really important for a lot of people at this point in time. So I'm sure you can find a lot of that on YouTube if you were to search for healing the nervous system, frequency, all that kind of stuff. And also drinking lots of water as well, and really focusing on your thoughts. Potential like going out in nature and just soaking in nature, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, grounding yourself and just breathing in the fresh air. Something as simple as that could really help to revitalize your nervous system. But let's get into your oracle cards here to see what else we can bring through about your soul purpose at this point in time. So we have here trust that is coming through. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Okay, so it's really important for you to trust at this point in time. This message came through strongly in the previous group, which was the yellow group. So you may have felt called to maybe watch that pile as well, and if so, you could potentially check that pile out if your intuition is calling you to do so after you've watched this reading, or you may possibly have even come from that group as well. But there's a real energy here of you being able to trust, and I do see you receiving a lot of downloads actually, because I am looking at this person here who is holding that crystal ball there. So it's almost like you've got a window to be able to see something here that other people can't. That is just a side message that is coming through here. And it's really important for you to trust yourself and your intuition at this time, because I feel like you are receiving a lot of messages through your intuition, your feelings, your gut feelings, and maybe even your dreams as well, because it does say trust your feelings and dreams. So I do feel like you're being shown things at this point in time, receiving a lot of downloads, a lot of support from the universe, a lot of support from your spirit team, your guides. So make sure you're trusting your feelings, trusting your dreams, because you are being guided, particularly to do with your career path. You're getting a lot of guidance to do with your career path. So I do feel like the soul purpose that you're stepping into at this point in time is largely about your career path. So potentially you could be embarking on a career to do with healing others in some way, and bringing stability to other people's lives. It's almost like potentially even being like some sort of counselor or some sort of mentor or some sort of guide for others, to really help them step into their own peace and calm here. You might even be a practitioner of maybe like meditation or yoga or just something holistic. I'm really feeling that. So yeah, that's definitely a part of your soul purpose at this point in time. So we also have the orangutan coming through here and creation. The number 7 might be relevant for you, and the number 7 in the tarot is the Chariot card. So you're definitely moving towards something here. You're definitely on the right track. You're definitely going in the right direction, and it's really about trusting that at this point in time, trusting your strength, trusting your ability to create your reality, your ability to create whatever it is that you are wanting to achieve, whatever it is that you're wanting to create, really listening to your creativity, your inspired ideas. And I feel like you might get a lot of inspired ideas within nature, or there's just something to do with nature here. Very interesting. We also have pleasure coming through here. Beautiful. So this soul purpose, you're really supposed to be able to tap into something here that brings you a lot of pleasure. I do see you going on a journey here it's almost like a journey of discovery to, I'm hearing find your dreamland. So that's a message for someone out there. I feel like you've got a dream, a hope, a wish, a vision of where you see yourself, or where you ideally want to see yourself. And it's really interesting how we can see in this card here. We've got all this beautiful greenery there, this little windy path there going upwards with all these flowers. We've got that beautiful deer there and that archway. And we've also got this energy here coming through of dream time with the clouds and the moon and the night sky and the stars. So it's almost like I see you in this soul purpose, going towards an energy of your dream space. So really take note of the dreams that you are having at this time. I feel like you're getting a lot of powerful dreams, and if you struggle to remember them, try to write them down as soon as you wake up. There's just this energy here of you creating your dream reality is a message that is coming through. And in this soul purpose, you're supposed to experience things that light you up inside, things that really bring you pleasure in your life. What makes you get out of bed in the morning. It's really important to focus on the little things along your journey, because I do feel like you're working towards something that's very big here, that's very profound, and I do feel like it's to do a stepping stone towards your life purpose. And it's really important to enjoy the journey along the way. It's really important to stop and smell the roses, to pay attention to your senses, along the way. What is it that you're hearing? What is it that you're seeing? What is it that you're sensing? That's just a really important message that is coming through here. But you're definitely stepping into this path here that's going to bring you a lot of creation. It's going to bring you a lot of healing, and I feel like your soul purpose is to also bring pleasure to other people as well, into other people's lives. The deer is really reminding me of a gentle touch, which makes a lot of sense with your energy here that is coming through. And again we do have a lot of green. I'm not sure if I've already mentioned that, but there's just a lot of green here. So nature is very important at this time for you. We also have pillar of light. your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Okay, beautiful. So that is just confirmation here. You are the oracle. Okay, you don't need to search outside of yourself for answers, for validation. You have everything you need within you. It's okay to get guidance. Guidance is really important, for us to help us along our journey. But don't forget to look for guidance within yourself. Yourself, you are the most important oracle. You are the most important guide in your life, your soul, your higher self. So I do see you really tapping into your higher self going forward in this soul purpose. And it's going to be really important for you to connect with your higher self, to connect with your inner knowing, your higher knowing. And it's almost like, see yourself wrapped around this pillar of white light. Can we see here how this person is just stood in this tube of white light here? And it's almost like these rainbow colors are also coming through into this white light here. So, it's definitely a time for you to focus on the positives, to focus on the blessings in your life, and that is definitely going to attract more of that to you. We also have sacred purpose coming through here, eternal flame, and ancestral legacy. Wow, absolutely gorgeous. So actually, what this is telling me is that this soul purpose that you are, stepping into now, that you are probably in at this point in time, it's a real sacred purpose. It's really something that is quite huge. And now that's not to overwhelm you here. You can definitely take on whatever this is. I feel like some of you might doubt yourself. You might doubt your abilities. You might doubt your own confidence. You might struggle a little bit with confidence here with all this orange that is coming through. But I do see you healing that. I see you healing limiting beliefs here when it comes to yourself. I see you healing limiting beliefs that, may have been passed down through the ancestral lineage here, through your family, whatever your parents believed, or your grandparents, your great-grandparents, whatever they believed or whatever they didn't believe. It's almost like I do see you healing that. I see you doing a lot of healing work with the ancestral line here, which is very heavy. It's very heavy stuff. I can really relate to that. So make sure you are looking after yourself. You are, revitalizing your nervous system here. You are revitalizing yourself. You're trusting yourself, and you're taking time out, to smell the roses, to enjoy the pleasures in everyday life along your journey. The number 43 might be significant for you, or the number 7. So we're getting 7 again coming through here for you. So you might be seeing repeated 7s, 77, 777. Yeah, so if that's the case, just look into that angel number and see if there's any additional messages there for you. We then have Kuan Yin. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, and that says compassion. The number 27 may be significant for you, or the number 9. The number 9 talks about the Hermit card in the tarot. So, you may have been going through a period of introspection, but there's definitely an evolution within your spiritual self here, especially with this crystal ball that I'm seeing. I do see you, it's almost like going through an awakening here. Awakening to your gift of being a healer, awakening to, there's a message coming through here that you have been a healer in many lifetimes before, and you're awakening to these gifts. You're really seeing how capable you are at being a healer, of healing others around you, even healing animals, potentially, and even healing plants and nature. You might be someone who talks to your plants. I mean, if not, that would be a really good thing for you to do, because plants are conscious and they do react to our words. They do react to the vibrations and the energy around them. So I just see you, going on a journey to discover all of this if you haven't already. And if you've already on this path, I just see you deepening that, and it's really important for you within this soul purpose to bring out this compassion. I do, for yourself more importantly, because I do feel like you're a very compassionate person. And maybe this has overwhelmed you in the past, but I see you being able to take charge of this now. I see you being able to, really integrate this compassion. But it's almost like this energy of detaching as well. So you're compassionate for others, you're compassionate with your healing, but when enough is enough. And there was this message that I came across when I was scrolling through Twitter the other day, and my guides are wanting me to share this with you. And it basically said that when you overgive to a plant, there's nothing good that comes from that. When we overgive, we can often damage what we are giving to, or damage ourselves in some way. So for example, using the plant as the analogy, when we overwater a plant, it can die, it doesn't survive being overwatered. So it's like you're balancing that overgiving with people and not letting that affect you and your nervous system anymore. I've really getting a strong empathic energy with this group, and I feel like you have this ability to give out all this healing to others, but I feel in the past that maybe it was at your detriment, and maybe you overgave, you extended your healing energy to others, and somehow it affected you on a physical level or an emotional level in some way. And I do see you just bringing that back now into balance. That is really an energy that I am getting from this compassion card. We also have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes, beautiful. That just goes on from that message that I was just channeling there about really, not overextending yourself, making sure that you are pouring into yourself first. We can't heal others from an empty cup. We can't pour into others from an empty cup. So it's really important that you have compassion with yourself. You show that you respect yourself, because you do respect yourself. And it's important that you make that clear to other people. You may have come across people, or you might come across people who misconstrue your empathic nature, your compassion, your kindness, your ability to heal them, send them healing energy, whether it's, it might not be conscious for them. It's very much a subconscious thing. And it's almost like it's proving to them that you respect yourself and you've got those boundaries there. I do see in this soul purpose, it's really important for you to keep those boundaries up, keep protecting yourself here and loving yourself first. We then have be a beacon coming through, and that says be an inspiration, light the way for others. Beautiful. The number 36 might be significant, or the number 9. So again, we've got another 9 coming through here, which is really interesting. We've got the 9 there and the 9 there. So you might be seeing multiple 9s, 99, 999, and the number 999 in the UK is the emergency services number. So if you need like an ambulance or whatever, you call 999. And that says to me that, you're going to have a lot of people that are coming to you for help, and potentially in kind of like feeling like in almost like desperation for this help, like it's almost like an emergency. So it's really important that you balance that out here. I do see you just this energy that you are giving off, this light that you are giving off. Can we see here how we have be a beacon, light the way for others, sitting right underneath the pillar of light card here. So you're definitely shining at this point in time in this soul purpose. You're definitely here to light the way for others. You're definitely here to bring light to the world, bring light to this universe. You might resonate with being a light worker. That is just a strong energy that is coming through here. You're very much an inspiration for others with your creativity, with your compassion, with your energy in general, with your boundaries that you have. It is also an inspiration for other people as well. You definitely have this energy, this very sacred energy around you, and people can really see that you are here for a huge reason. You've got a huge reason to be here, and that is very inspiring for others. And I do see you in this soul purpose really lighting the way for other people. And remember me here mentioning about this pillar of white light, and we do have these rainbow colors in that there. We've also got rainbow colors coming through here. So there's just something very magical. We do have this gorgeous unicorn there as well. There's something very magical And it's almost like you are very much a blessing in people's lives. And I do see you attracting a lot of blessings at this point in time. And we can see here these people, they almost look like a family. I do see you healing a lot of your family lineage here. We can see some children and adult, and there's a person there in a wheelchair as well. So yeah, you're very much on the sole purpose here of being a healer for other people, where they suffer with or they experience, you know, difficulties in their lives, whether it's to do with their physical health or their emotional health or even just their direction in life. I just see you just being very healing, like an overall healer. That is very much a strong message coming through here. But let's get into the tarot to bring through messages of how you can align with your soul purpose and bring through any further guidance. And we are using the Spirit Song Tarot today. And I have just cut the deck to the love card here, which is also the lovers in the tarot, and that says choice and trust. So we've got another message of trust coming through here. And we also have the page of shells, intuition and inspiration, which is really gorgeous. So the page of shells is very much like a childlike energy here. It's really talks about embracing your creativity as well. So makes a lot of sense with that orangutan card that came through there with the creation message. I did just see the 4 of crystals as well, so yeah, that's another 4 coming through there. Okay. Can we get some details of how group 3 can align with their soul purpose and bring through any extra guidance? Thank you. We've got the King of Acorns there, optimism and innovation. We've got the 7 of Crystals, options and results. Wow. We've got the 6 of Feathers, transition and insight. We've got the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, another 7 coming through there, and that says discipline and determination. Yeah, so make sure, you know, you're being very disciplined with yourself along this journey here. I do feel like you're going to have to set boundaries with others and also set boundaries with yourself as well, you know, utilizing your time. You know, I feel like you're going to get really busy, so it's like really utilizing and planning your time, but stay determined. You're very determined, very courageous. One more card. Thank you. Wow. We finished on the World there, just to wrap that up, the last major arcana in the tarot, and that says fulfillment and celebration. Wow. You've got, like, you're really stepping into a really big soul purpose here. This is absolutely amazing. This is really beautiful. So, you know, how you can align with your soul purpose here is really standing in your King of Acorns energy, which is the King of Wands energy coming through here. So really stepping into, you know, your confidence, believing in yourself. Remember me saying you may have struggled with self-belief in the past. You know, it's going to be really important for you to work on that, you know, to stay adventurous here and open, and, you know, really harness your wisdom here with this King of Wands, this King of Acorns energy. You're very wise. You've accumulated a lot of wisdom along your journey in this life and also in previous lives as well. And I do see you harnessing that and utilizing that, as that's really going to help you align with this soul purpose here. We do have with this 7 of Crystals here, options and results. So I see, like I said, you've been working on something here. We're really working towards something here, and you're going to see the results of that. So just keep staying positive, keep staying hopeful, keep envisioning that outcome that we mentioned at the beginning here. Keep envisioning what it is that you want in your future, where it is that you want to be. Keep shining for yourself, not just for other people. You're going to have a lot of options come up for you throughout your journey. So just trust in your inner knowing, trust in the guidance that you are receiving from your inner self, from your higher self, because that is going to really lead you in the right direction. You're definitely moving and transitioning here with this 6 of Feathers, and you're receiving a lot of insights. The dragonfly is really standing out to me here. in this card. So the dragonfly could resonate with you. You might have been seeing a lot of dragonflies, or you might see a lot of depictions of dragonflies along this path of the soul purpose here. It's almost like the dragonfly is leading you in follow the dragonfly, you know. That's a message that is coming through, follow the dragonfly. So I know that's going to resonate for someone. But yeah, you're definitely transitioning here. You're going on, I feel like a big shift is taking place within you. It's very powerful. And you're ending up here with ultimate fulfillment, with celebration, with success. You're closing off something massive here. I see you being able to overcome, being able to heal yourself, other people, your ancestral lineage. And it's almost like, I'm hearing the phrase signed, sealed, delivered. And I feel like that's what you're doing. Like you're closing something off here. You're coming through with something. And I actually feel like you've got a lot of ancestral, ancestors around you, a lot of ancestral guides around you who are really cheering you on. It's almost like you're walking up this path here, and I can just see your ancestors just standing alongside this path here, just clapping you and cheering you. You know, when someone is on a race and you have people on the sidelines like waving flags and, you know, blowing horns and like clapping and shouting, you know, you can do it, you can do it. And that's a strong message that is coming through here. So just keep pushing forward, just keep being your amazing self. You're doing really well, you're on the right path, and you're very much, I feel, already aligning with your soul purpose. So this is just some extra guidance for you and extra confirmation and clarification for you, group 3. This has been such a gorgeous message. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really hope that this has brought you some guidance, some clarity, and even some healing as well for you. Please give this reading a big thumbs up and hit subscribe. It truly helps out the channel, and it lets me know that you've resonated with this reading, that you have enjoyed this reading, and that you appreciate my energy, and that's really important to me, so thank you. Also, feel free to comment how this has resonated for you and your thoughts and feelings. I always love to catch up with you, and if you do feel called to book a personal and private reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box. And also, don't forget to check out some of the other readings on the channel. There's loads more timeless messages there for you to explore. But thank you so much again, group 3. We hope to see you in our next reading. Take care of your lovely selves. Bye. Hi group 4, if you were drawn to this indigo card or this beautiful amethyst crystal, this is your reading for all about your soul purpose. So we will be diving in to discover the details about your soul purpose at this point in time. So if you were drawn or are drawn to the color purple or indigo, or if you just connected with this energy, this is definitely the reading for you, to do with your soul purpose and, you know, what it is that you are stepping into. So we will be discovering that today in this reading, and also how you can align with your soul purpose as well and bring through any further guidance as well later in your reading. But before we get into this indigo card here, before I start channeling with this card, I just want to talk a little bit about the color indigo or purple when it's in the aura and when it's a soul purpose color. So the colour indigo or purple is really strongly linked to mediumship abilities. So if your soul purpose is the colour of purple or indigo, you're really stepping into a time of being able to harness mediumship abilities. So that's connecting with spirit guides, or it's also possibly connecting with human souls as well that have crossed over. So when you have mediumship abilities, there's various different umbrellas within that. So to be a medium doesn't necessarily mean that you communicate with passed on human spirits. It can be, but there's all various different types of mediumship. But a lot of people who are a medium in some way do connect with, well, yeah, they do definitely connect with the spirit world in some way. So for me personally, I connect with spirit guides and, you know, other people's higher selves and things like that. So it's going to be different for everyone. But that's definitely an energy that, you know, is opening up for you at this point in time. And it's also linked to the third eye massively, and clairvoyance as well. So you can expect to, develop some sort of clairvoyance, especially if you're actively working on developing that gift, or that ability. And for some of you who are already doing that, you can expect for those gifts and that ability to, heighten and deepen in some way. You may be called to, working within the spiritual realm in some way, looking into mediumship, looking into the clairs, clairvoyance, clairsentience, claircognizance, clairaudience, whatever it is, that intuitively calls you. And it's really a sole purpose of being very much on a highly spiritual path, okay? So it's a very spiritual energy that you're stepping into and that you are in currently, as well. So it also brings a deep understanding and knowing as well. So it's really important for you to trust what you are knowing, trust the inner knowings that you are receiving, and trust that you have a deep understanding of things as well. So that's really important. Actually, the message of trust has been coming through a lot in these readings today. So I do feel like sometimes this is a message from spirit and the universe, that sometimes we can doubt ourselves, especially if our soul purpose has changed quite drastically. It can be a little bit of a shock to the system, and it can be difficult to trust yourself, but it's really important. So just tapping into this indigo card here, it says improve your vision. Now this is the number 40, so the number 40 could be significant for you, or the number 4. But I see you definitely improving your vision in some way. Now, when we talk about vision, of course, we're talking about your inner vision, your third eye vision here. That is definitely, there's an energy of that improving and getting better. There's a little fly around here. It's clearly the weather for flies, because that happened last week in a reading as well. And it was a very tiny little fly. I do feel like that's some sort of omen here, some sort of message. It was a very tiny little wispy fly that is around here at this point in time. So, you do have to have a keen sense of vision to be able to see that little fly there. So I do feel like your vision is sharpening, your clairvoyance, your third eye is really sharpening here and really improving. So it could be really beneficial if you're wanting to improve this, to actively work on this yourself. Look into ways that you can train that here. You can, really deepen that connection you have with your inner vision, and improving that. But I do see that definitely happening, and we can see all this like cosmic and astral energy coming through here. So I do strongly feel that you might be getting strong visions in your dream state. I am hearing prophetic dreams as well. So I do feel like on this soul journey, this soul purpose journey, you're going to be getting a lot of prophetic visions coming through, whether that is in your meditation or whether it's in your dream state. So really pay attention to that, because I do feel like you're going to be able to utilize those premonitions to help you in some way. So that is a strong message coming through there. But let's get into your oracle cards. I have already shuffled and pulled some for you off camera to save some time, but let's get some more details about your soul purpose. Wow, teaching. Okay, beautiful. That says you inspire young people to learn. So I just feel like this is an energy of teaching in general. For some of you, you may be actually a teacher of young people, children, or people that are younger than yourself. But I do feel like there's a broader energy here of teaching that is coming through. So for some of you, you might be teaching others within the spiritual realm here. You might be some sort of mentor, some sort of guide for people within spirituality. Or if not, this is what you're being called to do now. This is your next soul purpose. So you may, for example, just using this as an example, as an analogy, you could be a tarot reader where you give readings for other people, but now your soul purpose is changing and it's deepening, and it's going from being a tarot reader to incorporating that with giving people guidance, but also teaching others. So you might feel called to do some classes where you help to teach others potentially how to learn tarot, or how to tap into their own inner gifts, how to tap into mediumship. That is just an analogy that is coming through here, but I do see you using something that you are good at, something that you have personally trained trained yourself in, and using that to teach others how to do that, or just stepping into an energy of being a teacher in some way, whether this could be a younger person in your life that really needs some mentorship at this point in time, could be a family member. I'm hearing a cousin for some of you. And it's almost like you're just stepping into that role of being a teacher, of being a mentor, of being a guide to help others learn something that is going to be really beneficial for them. So yeah, very interesting. Let's see what else we have. We've got giraffe here and perception. The number 45 might be significant for you, or the number 9. The number 9 keeps coming out throughout all these readings. The number 9 is associated with the Hermit card in the tarot. So there's just so much spiritual activations that are going on here. I do feel strongly for the collective, but even more so for yourself here. I do see you being able to see things from a different perspective here. I feel like your perception of things are shifting, so you might feel like you're getting radical changes within your opinions, or radical changes within things that you are perceiving. It's almost like having your mind blown. It's almost like I feel like you're going through like potentially a series of awakenings, because I'm being shown the Hanged Man in my third eye from the tarot here. There's just some sort of awakening, especially when it's to do with the Hermit card energy is also coming through here. A huge spiritual development here is taking place. And you're able to use this perception that you have, this different perspective, these higher visions, these higher visions that you are receiving, that you have, to help teach others. This is definitely a part of your soul purpose that you are stepping into. And also there's just something very unique about you and the way that you do things as well. I feel like you're supposed to teach others in a different, unique way, because I'm really being drawn to this giraffe skin here. A very unique pattern, very eye-catching. And yeah, you're supposed to teach others in a different way than what would normally be done, if that makes sense. So you're really like shifting paradigms, shifting perceptions. There's a lot of shifting that is going on. We also have courage coming through here. Wow, beautiful. So you're definitely in your soul purpose that you are in right now, that you have recently stepped into or are about to step into. You're going to be able to utilize everything that you have been through in the past that has been quite tumultuous here, because we can see this water, the sea crashing against the rocks. I feel like you've had moments where you've been really brought down, and it's almost like this energy of, you using what you have learnt, you using everything that you have done to overcome the difficulties that have come your way in the past, to really step into that courage and to help teach others how they can do that as well. That's a real strong energy and message that is coming through here. You're very courageous. You're someone who just kind of gets up and marches forward and keeps your head held high here with this giraffe card. And it's almost like nothing can beat you down. So whatever it is that comes across your path that might try and cause some sort of chaos, you're just going to overcome that. You're going to rise above that, and you're just going to keep moving and keep moving on here. I do feel like there's a sense of stepping into your self-belief is a massive energy that's coming through here, because I'm really being drawn to that yellowy orange there, and we've got yellows and oranges coming through in the giraffe card there as well. So on this soul path, it's really important for you to really step into your self-belief as well, because you know a lot, and you've got a lot of wisdom within you and a lot of knowledge that needs to come out and that others really need to hear. We also have trust the niggle coming through here. What is the niggle? What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Yeah, such a message of trust coming through for a lot of groups in this reading today. So there's something that has been niggling at you, something that has been trying to get your attention. I'm seeing someone with like a guitar and they're like plucking the string. It's almost like something's been plucking at your strings to try and get your attention here, and it's really important that you trust that. I do see you leaving an old self, an old version of you behind, and stepping into a new version of yourself. I really see you embracing your true self here, your true purpose of why you are here. I do see a big transformation taking place here, and it's almost like that might be what that radical perception was, that message I was getting earlier about the radical perception changing, or radical opinion. I do feel like there's going to be a radical shift within you, and that's not to scare you or worry you in any way. It's actually going to be very empowering, and you're going to feel more yourself than you have ever felt before in this life. And it's really important that you trust whatever is niggling at you, whatever the feelings inside have been trying to tell you. It's really important that you take time to unbusy yourself, step away from any chaos. This could even be chaos within yourself, within your mind here. Maybe you've got an overactive mind where it's constantly going, I do see someone who's constantly trying to learn new things, constantly trying to figure things out in their minds, and it's almost like detaching yourself from that and going into this meditative state here with this cosmic energy and that hermit energy and the hanged man energy that was coming through, and tuning into yourself and what is this feeling trying to tell you. That is going to be really important along this soul purpose journey. We then have the divine feminine coming through here, magnetic and receptive power. The number 7 might be significant for you. I tell you what, the amount of 7s and 9s that have been coming through in these readings today is quite amazing. It's quite astonishing. I'm going to say it again. The Chariot card energy is coming through here. There's just a lot of movement here, a lot of shifts taking place. I do see you really aligning with your inner light here. We can see these beams of light that are coming from their hands there. This card is really reminding me of Isis. I do strongly feel the presence of Isis coming through here in this card. So some of you might work with Isis, or you might resonate with Isis. That might be a good energy or deity for you to work with. Yeah, there's something to do with that bird. I think that's a hawk. I think that might be a hawk. Yeah, really strong birds coming through here. She's actually got a bird on her shoulder as well. So birds are very significant. The birds are really standing out to me here. Beautiful. Okay. So, it's really important as you go on into this soul purpose here along this next stage to be open to receive. Because I feel like you've been putting a lot of effort into things, a lot of work into things, possibly into external things outside of yourself, or even internally, but now it's time for you to receive something here. It's time for you to receive upgrades within your vision. It's time for you to receive upgrades within your gifts, within your abilities here. And I do see you, just receiving a lot more power. And so it's really important for you to be open to that, because this power that you're receiving is going to really help you to stay focused and stay determined and push you along this path here, because you are making movements, strong movements forward, and you are very magnetic at this point in time as well. Your energy is very magnetic. I see you just attracting a lot of things into your life. I see you attracting things that you very much need at that point in time. It's almost like you think of something, I could really do with that, and then all of a sudden it's there, and it's like, and I don't mean like it magically appears in front of you. I just mean like you could think of something, I could really do with that, and then the next day it kind of shows up in your life, or the opportunity shows up, and it's like, wow, I was just thinking about that the other day, and now there it is for me to have and grasp and go forward with. And it's like that energy coming through here of you being very magnetic. I do feel like you're going to be very attractive to others throughout this time as well. So you might feel a lot of potential love interests coming towards you, even if you're already in a relationship. I do see a lot of other people taking interest in you. There's just this energy coming through that you are stepping into, very powerful energy here. A lot of people coming to you for guidance, for advice, for you to teach them in some way. And you've just got a very attractive energy and attractive aura at this time. We do have Mary coming through here, and that says miracles. Absolutely beautiful. The number 34 might be significant, or the number 7. The number 7, again, this is insane. I can't actually believe this. All the synchronicities is a very powerful readings within this pick a card today. But yeah, you know, you're attracting miracles. You know, you're a magnet for miracles is a message that is coming through here. For everything that you've been through, you've not let it dim your light. You've not let it dim your shine. You've stayed bright. You stayed shining, and you've wanted to improve yourself in some way, and that is really going to pay off for you. And I do see you very much becoming very enlightened here, because I am seeing this like halo of light around Mary's head here. And it is almost like you are getting a lot of downloads, you are getting a lot of spiritual developments going on here. You know, you're getting a lot of introspection, a lot of different perspectives and perceptions that are coming through for you and opening through for you. So make sure that you are open to receiving these miracles along the way. And you know, miracles are very possible. I know the word miracles is very much overused, you know, in tarot readings, but like, you know, you can't deny the cards that are coming through. You can't deny the energy that is coming through here, and all these beautiful colors coming through in this clouds here. I do see, you know, miracles coming through for you. The rainbow appears after the rain, after the storm, and I do see that coming through for you. So make sure that you're being open. And I actually feel that a lot of you who are tuning into this reading today already have an inner knowing, already have a vision, a foresight of these miracles that are coming through for you. Everything that you are attracting, you're attracting a lot of abundance through into your life here, with all this gold coming through here and the gold there. There's a lot of abundance coming through for you, that, you know, this teaching path that you're going on, you're going to be able to not only enhance yourself and others on a spiritual level, on an energetic level, on a wisdom level, but also you're going to be able to provide for yourself financially, and with a stable, you know, income is something that is coming through here. We also have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So yeah, this is really tying in with this magnetic energy that is coming through here. So this card says divine feminine. So you might identify as a divine feminine. And if so, you're kind of attracting here like a divine masculine is a message that is coming through. Or, you know, if you're wanting to attract a divine feminine, that is very much something you're attracting. But you're definitely... Remember me saying that I feel like you're very attractive right now, and people are going to be drawn to you. So you might find people from your past being drawn to you as well. So people from your past who are maybe watching you on the sidelines, potentially on social media, or hearing about you from friends or relatives or whatever, coming back in to find out what it is that you're doing, or, you know, to reconcile with you in some way and catch up with you. That is definitely an energy that is coming through here. So it's really up to you whether, you know, you want to go ahead with that or not. We all have free will here. But I'm getting a message coming through here that it's like this reconciliation with your soul as well, with a part of yourself that you may have forgotten about here, because we can see this person in the forefront in color, and it's almost like duplicates of this person in the background, but in black and white. So it's almost like, yeah, there's a message coming through here of, thank you, of you integrating your shadow. Okay, so you might have, you know, I'm hearing disregarded or abandoned your shadow in some way, and it's almost like you're integrating your shadow and realizing that, you know, we all have shadow, we all have light, and because you are such, you know, a light here, a light energy with all this light coming through here, you know, it's really important that you also acknowledge your shadow. And I do feel like, you know, you've worked on your shadow quite a lot. You've done a lot of shadow work, and it's now time for integration of that. And I do see that being a really important part of your soul purpose going forward. We have here the cosmic diamond coming through, beautiful. That says spread hope and joy, illuminate the world. The number 30 might be significant for you, or even the number 3. Yeah, there's this energy of illumination, and it's really interesting how we've got illuminate the world here right underneath this card that I was saying about integrating your shadow with this black and white. And can we see here how these purple lilac tones really blend really well here within this cosmic diamond card? I'm hearing for some of you, a crystal would be really beneficial for you, would be Herkimer diamond. Now, it can be a little bit more on the pricey side, but Herkimer diamond would be a really good crystal for you to work with at this time. And if you don't have access to a physical Herkimer diamond, you could just tap into and set the intention to connect with the energy of the Herkimer diamond. You know, that will be powerful enough for you to do as well. So potentially in meditation, focus on the Herkimer diamond energy and, you know, work with that actively. That is really going to help you transmute and help you to step into, you know, this role of being a teacher here, to really grasp your courage that you have so deep within you here. And you're going through into a purpose here, a soul purpose of spreading hope and joy to others, of really illuminating the world, of illuminating other people's lives in some way. You're definitely a light, a beacon of light. You may resonate with light worker. Again, this message came up with a previous group. I do feel like there's a lot of collective soul purposes that are very similar, because I do feel like this world at the moment just need this specific energy coming through here, and I do see you embodying that. You know, you have that energy within you to help evolve the world, to help evolve humanity, illuminate the world, illuminate humanity here. And yeah, I just see you being really enveloped with this beautiful light going forward. Let's get into the tarot now to bring through some more messages for you for how you can align with your soul purpose and any further guidance as well. So I am using the Spirit Song Tarot today. So I did just have it upside down. So I have just cut the deck to the 10 of Acorns, which says responsibility and dedication, and the 10 of Crystals, which says stability and attainment. So it's really interesting here how we've got two 10s come through for you. So you could be seeing repeated 10s or 10-10. But yeah, I do see, you know, whatever it is that you have gone through in the past, you know, that has really weighed heavy on you, that has been a burden on you, you really being able to utilize that and to help to turn that around to teach others. And it's really going to stand you in this 10 of Crystals energy, this 10 of Pentacles energy. Remember me saying I feel like this could bring you a lot of material wealth, financial wealth and abundance here. That is definitely confirmed with this 10 of Crystals coming through. Okay. Can we get some more guidance on how Group 4 can align with their soul purpose, please? Thank you. We have the 7 of Shells come through. Again, this did come through in a previous pile. I think it was the green pile or potentially the yellow. Oh, thank you. We also have the 7 of Feathers coming through here. Preparation and resourcefulness. Thank you. We have the, if I can get it, we have the Knight of Crystals, endurance and determination. We get one more message, please. Thank you. We have the Page of Acorns coming through, discovery and enthusiasm. Beautiful. And we have the 10 of Acorns again on the bottom of the deck, responsibility and dedication. Queen of Acorns, passion and creativity. Yeah. So I do see it really important for you to hold your passion and your creativity for whatever it is that you do. I do feel like it's going to be really important for you going along this journey, this new soul purpose, for you to be really passionate about what you do. And, you know, if something isn't working for you, if something isn't feeling aligned with you, if something is not bringing you passion and courage and, you know, inspiration, then it's probably not for you, and you need to switch it up in some way. That is just some guidance that is coming through here for you. But I do see, a lot of choices coming through for you. So it's really important for you, as how you can align with your purpose is to be really decisive in the choices that you make. Try not to get overwhelmed with the energies that are around you. Make sure that you are staying grounded is a message that is coming through, because I do see you very connected to the astral, very connected to the higher realms here. And it's really important that you stay grounded to the earth as well, because when these choices come up, when I do see you having a lot of ambitions, a lot of different things that you want to do. So when that does come up, it's really important that you ground yourself here, so that you can make these choices from a grounded place and with determination, with an inner knowing and an inner confidence, as well as the message that is coming through. And with the 7 of feathers here, it's really important for you to prepare. Make sure that you are putting a lot of preparation into the things that you are doing. So if you are teaching and you are doing classes, make sure that you are putting preparation in for that, or putting preparation into whatever it is that you are wanting to bring through. Is very important here, because I do see there being a lot of energies around you that can quite quickly take you off your feet here, which is why the grounding message was coming through here. And this is why the 7 of feathers, also known as the 7 of swords, is coming through here. And it can also talk about not realizing your full potential as well. So I do feel like if you're having moments of self-doubt or imposter syndrome, which is very common with, mediumship and, tapping into those energies, especially at the beginning of that journey, it can be really common for you to doubt yourself, doubt the messages you are receiving. And it's almost like, you need to realize that you do have the potential, and you do, this is, true, and this is real, and to not doubt yourself, to not doubt what you are knowing, to not doubt what you are seeing, to not doubt your perceptions here, to not doubt your courage. Make sure you are trusting in what is coming through for you, and staying open here to everything that is coming in for you, for the miracles, the light, the hope, and the joy. So being prepared will be really helpful for you going forward, and holding on to your endurance and determination, because the Knight of Crystals is an energy that is very very determined, but also very patient. The Knight of Crystals is a knight that has all the tools, but there's no rush to get there. The Knight of Crystals is the knight that is guaranteed to get to the destination. Even if they're going slow, it doesn't matter. They will definitely get to the destination. Whereas the other knights might, for example, the Knight of Wands, may have this passion to march forward, but it's like, might not necessarily, it might burn out, along the way, whereas the Knight of Crystals will definitely get to its destination. So it's being patient, holding on to that patience along the way, really harnessing that patience and keeping that determination, because, this is going to be a long journey. I feel like this soul purpose is going to be a longer soul purpose for you. I don't see this lasting for a couple of weeks. I see this lasting for quite a while for you. And it's almost like, you've got this end goal here, there's just this end goal that you're wanting to bring through, but it's like you're going to have the patience to get there, and it will pay off. It will pay off. Don't forget, we did see that 10 of crystals as well, the 10 of pentacles coming through, ultimate abundance, ultimate achievement and fulfillment here. And we do have the page of acorns coming through here, discovery and enthusiasm. So yeah, I do see this being an energy of you having a lot of exciting new plans coming through for you, of discovering a lot about yourself, a lot about your inner gifts, but also helping others to realize their own inner discovery as well. I see you teaching others now, stepping up and teaching others to discover their own gifts and abilities within themselves. And you do this with enthusiasm, and by doing this with enthusiasm and remember me saying about doing it very uniquely and very differently, you're going to be very engaging. You're you're going to be a very engaging teacher, a very engaging mentor that's going to be able to help other people shift their perceptions and, you know, shift their own realities even. And you're going to bring a lot of hope and joy to others who may have lost that hope, may have lost that joy in their life. So there's definitely a huge positive energy that is coming through for you here. I do feel like at times you might feel like it's a lot of responsibility for you. You might feel a little bit weighed down by this responsibility of being this teacher, being this mentor, being this guide, or, you know, bringing this knowledge to other people. But you need to know that you can do this. You know, you have the determination, the dedication, the endurance, and the light within you to be able to do this. So remember to tap into that inner knowing, you know, remember not to doubt yourself or, you know, self-sabotage yourself in any way, because you do have huge potential that is within you, group 4. And this has been such a beautiful reading. I really hope that this has brought you some guidance and clarity for you today along this soul purpose that you are stepping into. I'm so super excited for you. Please give this reading a big thumbs up and hit subscribe. It truly helps out the channel. It lets me know that you have resonated with this reading, that you have enjoyed this reading, and that you appreciate my energy. So thank you so much. Please feel free to comment how this reading has resonated for you, or just share any thoughts. I always love to catch up with you. And if you do feel called to book a personal and private reading with me, you can find all the information in the description box. And also don't forget to check out all the other timeless readings on our channel as well. There's so many more messages there for you to explore. But thank you again for tuning in. We hope to see you in our next reading. Take care of your lovely selves. Bye.